Hi folks, today we are going to look at a VFD display taken from the front panel of a GVC compact component system, model MXGA77. This panel uses a microcontroller with the reference LC876764C, according to the information found in the service manual schematic. Interestingly, this reference does not exactly match the marking printed on the integrated circuit itself. Even so, it already tells us something important. At least for now, we do not have access to modify the firmware stored inside the microcontroller. However, despite that limitation, it was still very easy to create the necessary conditions to bring the panel to life and observe the impressive animations available on the display. In practice, we can use almost all of the commands and functions available on the original system. This makes the panel very interesting for anyone passionate about sound systems and audio projects, since it can still work as a functional controller. I would especially like to draw your attention to the sounds produced by the buzzer during the various interactions. Even the sound itself changes depending on whether the operation is increasing or decreasing. A good example is the volume control, where the feedback tones vary depending on the direction of adjustment. The panel also includes two integrated circuits from PTC with the reference PT8300. These chips act as I/O expanders. Each one supports either 16 parallel output bits or 8 parallel input bits. Those of you who regularly follow the videos on the channel will probably already recognize one important detail. By looking for a 32.768 kHz crystal, it becomes very easy to determine whether the panel includes a real-time clock function. In this particular project, there is actually no need to write any special code to bring the panel back to life. We only need to satisfy the required power supply conditions, which, as usual, will be shown at the end of the video. We also need to add an external standby button, along with a standby indicator LED. Now let us observe some of the available functions. We have sound environment status, volume up and down, AM and FM band selection, subwoofer control, clock setup, and also the automatic animation modes. And, of course, there are many more functions available. The rest I will leave for you to explore, following the instructions available in the original user manual.